I think it's interesting because you interview artists too, right? Do you
Mm.
like being interviewed?
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's a little weird. It's my kind of like not used to it still, but I'm starting to get used to it.
That's fire. I interview a lot and I like getting interviewed, so I feel like it'd be fun for you.
Okay, cool.
But I guess first question for those who don't know, who is Ferrari Simmons?
Ferrari Simmons is a radio personality down here in Atlanta, Georgia. Um, also on the Ball Alert show, the Ball Alert show, um, and we do stuff from trending topics to everything that's going on as far as Atlanta. I'm also a DJ, father of four,
Nice.
entrepreneur. Just I got a reading program. I'm very active in the community as well. So I'm just
That's fire. That's a
dabble
lot.
in everything. Yeah, definitely.
I actually know Robin. I have my own show on Baller Alert too.
Okay, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
the big homie.
Yeah, that's fire. Well, I guess just being from Florida, what was the household like growing up?
Florida was fun. I grew up in South Florida, so we never really had cold weather ever.
Oh
Never
wow.
experienced the snow on Christmas or nothing like that. Growing up in Florida, so it was cool. A lot of sports in my household. Um, Parents was working all the time, so I just took the sports and music. I always DJ'd in high school, and I hosted the pep rallies for school. I was like one of the kids in school that was always on the microphone, getting everybody to calm down, or leading the pep rallies and DJing
Right.
parties or high school parties. Same thing in college. So I was always active.
Damn. I mean, was DJing like when did you fall in love with DJing? In high school?
As weird as it sounds, yeah, but then I stopped because I was just trying to be like a rapper. But I ran track too, so I kind of didn't know what I wanted to do.
Right.
I had a track scholarship. I went to USF in Tampa.
Mhm.
That's one reason I went to college, to be honest with you. And then I tried to start rapping a little bit, and my songs were pretty good, but the only reason I can get it played was to get on the campus radio station. So did my own radio show. When
Oh wow.
when I was in school, and I just played my own. But my actual radio show, everyone listened, even the president of the school listened to my
Wow.
radio show. Yeah, so it was pretty dope. That's when I thought I was really good at radio. So I started taking that serious, like my senior year in school.
Definitely. I guess what did you see somebody that you aspired to be when you were coming up? Like, was there someone that you were like, "Ooh, I want to be like them"?
Yeah, actually, DJ Khaled, he used to be on the radio
Oh
when I
wow.
was younger. He was on the radio when I was younger, and then I would come to Atlanta every summer. My sister, at the time, she lived in Sewanee, so when I would come spend some time with her, I would listen to Greg Street, Frank Ski, Ryan Cameron. I just saw, people that looked exactly like me on the
Hmm.
radio. They wasn't like rapping. Um, they wasn't being an athlete. They were just talking on the radio. I was like, man, this is a super cool job. I want to do that.
Right.
So I tried to do it in Tampa, and it was just a little rough because I kind of didn't have any opportunities available for me. So I just moved to Atlanta after I graduated.
That's crazy. And just so you know, I actually was working at Power 106, the radio station in LA.
Wow.
Yeah, we're furloughed right now, but
Oh man.
I don't know.
Everybody or just
No, just a few, just like the digital team, because I do digital content
right.
too, so
Yeah.
they furloughed.
Same
But
here.
oh, really?
Yeah, just the full timers. I'm literally up here by myself. Me and my co-host Fly Guy DC. It's just us.
Yeah, I mean, talk about moving into the music director role. Like, that's huge, especially in the radio world. You like put in so much work for years, and that's like where you end up. That's literally like the goal, right?
Yeah, so I started what was going on. I was already the music. I kind of was the music director before they gave me the job. I started
Okay.
picking the songs anyway, and I was right. I remember I had this big argument with my boss, the PD. I had a big argument with him about Rich the Kid. Which mic is the one you pulled up? Three. The Rich the Kid uh, plug walk.
Oh
Yeah.
my God. The first time I heard that, it was over.
Well, first time he heard it, he hated it. I was like, that's about to be a number one song. It's about to
Right.
do numbers. He was like, yeah, right. So we had a little wager, and I was right. And he
That's
after that, he
so
started
funny.
asking me for real. And then when my contract was up, he was like, you want to be a music director? I was like, sure.
Uh, wait, so you were just you had your own show?
Yeah, just did the night show. Me and Fly Guy DC, 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. here in Atlanta, Monday through Friday, and then towards the end of my contract, my first contract, 2018, going into 2019, he offered me the music director job, and I took it.
Are you still on air?
Yeah, well, I'm literally on the radio right now.
Oh wow, that's crazy. I know how that works too. I mean, talk about just balancing that and like being a father to four and like like how do you?
It's a lot because my wife needs attention too.
Right.
It's a lot, but we came up with a dope concept because I decided to take off Sunday. Sunday, phone off, phone on silent. You can't even reach me. All dedicated to
That's
her, my family.
fire.
Lay low, I relax, and for the most part, I do a lot during the week too with them. So, with school being out, I was able to kind of just spend time with them all day,
Right.
and then I just leave to go to work and then come right back home. The clubs just starting to open back up, but I'm still not gonna go into the clubs yet. I'm gonna wait a little bit.
Right.
Just spending a whole bunch of time with my kids, so it's
Right.
cool.
That's fire. Are you DJing at the club or are you just going to have fun?
No, yeah, I go to DJ. Yeah.
Okay, I know. I was gonna say.
Yeah, I don't really. That's the last place I want to go to have fun. I want to go travel, but since
Right.
coronavirus, man, I haven't been doing anything.
Facts. I guess talk about just JL was telling me you played a huge role in careers of Megan Thee Stallion, DaBaby, Lil Baby. Can you just talk about that?
Yeah, I have a knack for picking out artists and records before and interviewing them. I remember we interviewed DaBaby 2017, Megan Thee Stallion 2017, Lil Baby
Wow, that's
2017, way
crazy.
before.
They popped.
Yeah, and that's around the time we got our show, and I was getting in trouble. Me and Fly Guy DC was getting in trouble for interviewing no name artists at the time.
Shut up. That's
You know,
wild.
you know radio. So if your PD doesn't know who they are, they're not big.
Right.
They over here like, yo, why y'all keep interviewing these people? Like, why y'all keep interviewing people? And at the time, that's why you go right on my Instagram, scroll down just a little bit. Lil Baby stops the interview and says, man, I just want to thank y'all for y'all jumping on me early before everybody. And same thing with DaBaby. Like, I remember I had to sneak him to do an interview with him.
Shut up. Was that when Walker Texas Ranger was out, or was that before that?
Before.
Yo, that's dope.
Yeah, and I had him do the dungeon, which is in here, where he comes and just freestyles. It's
No way.
Yeah, it's 2017. You could tell he don't even look like how he look now. He went by
That's
Baby Jesus at the
crazy.
time.
He what?
He went by Baby Jesus at the time.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Shut up, Baby Jesus.
That was his first name.
Because like, oh, continue.
I mean, I just kind of have a knack for. We just have a kind of we kind of have a knack for just hearing who's new, who's. I mean, sometimes we're not 100% right, but the times we're right, we were right. Same thing with Megan Thee Stallion. She didn't go by Megan Thee Stallion. She went by Tina Snow. I was introduced to her with 1501 Carl. And,
I know Carl. I went out there recently.
We got a meeting with him for his new artist, Erica Banks, coming up. So, we just been working with people, and we just had a knack for just creating that energy for the new artists, and it was our time, and we rose with them. So, like, people already know, like, when it's a new record or who's hot, I get a phone call. Fly Guy DC gets a phone call.
Damn. I mean, because I feel like, sometimes I feel like the percentage is low for artists that actually do end up popping off.
Yep.
Like, how does it feel to just have your pulse on, like, really, like, the top artists of our generation?
Ah, man, it feels great. I think at first I was kind of like, I felt like we weren't getting credit.
Right.
But, I guess the bigger and bigger they got, the more so that they kind of was like, yeah, Rari was there. Jack Harlow. I don't know if you know who Jack Harlow is.
Yeah, of course.
I found him right out of high school. As soon as he graduated high school, he came right in here and did a dungeon for me. And DJ Drama found him off my Instagram page, signed him.
Wow.
True story.
And how are those relationships with these people now? Like, do you guys do interviews and you reminisce on like the old?
Our last interview with Jack Harlow, he said the same thing. Gave us our credit, and it was dope. But as it was happening, I kind of was like, wait a minute, wait, did I just connect some dots that I could have
Yeah.
got paid for,
I
or
was like, you get a cut from that?
nah. In the beginning, I didn't understand we didn't know what we was doing. I was just wanted to help people win. I just wanted to put people in position to win. So it's cool. But you know, when I see Lil Baby, if I need something, he answers the phone. If
That's
I send him a
fire.
text, he reply back. DaBaby, same thing. It's love. So you know, it's all G.
That's fire.
Everything's going smooth.
For sure. And like, can you just talk about, I mean, obviously I feel like your work ethic and like what you had to do to get to where you are? Like,
Yeah. It was a little hard for me because I kind of came from a non-intern background, and if you're trying to do radio, if you don't coming
you
in,
never interned?
I
Damn.
interned as an adult.
Uh,
Like I graduated college already at this point, so
mhm.
I feel like I felt like I was an adult trying to get a radio job, but I did intern, but I didn't do it through college like most people do. And
Right.
after you graduate, and if you prove yourself, you'll get hired. The whole nine.
Hmm.
I didn't have that story. I kind of graduated from college, and I kind of was just all over the place, just trying to figure it out. Um, and I just, started surrounding myself around people that could advance my career, and just told them what I wanted to do. And I just learned. Opportunity came when DJ Holiday got his show. I was able to get in the building, and I learned how to do everything. I learned how to cut commercials. I learned how to run his
Wow.
whole show. I learned how to create an air check. I created an air check, submitted it. They liked me. They put me on air, and I got better every week. And then when Holiday needed the day off, I did his whole entire show. When the afternoon person needed a day off, I did his whole entire show. Morning show needed a day off, I did their entire show. And then I learned how to cut commercials, and then I learned how to DJ. I just wanted to make sure I knew everything. So if someone's getting fired, I'm probably gonna be one of the last people to be let go.
Damn. That's crucial in times like this because me getting furloughed, I'm like, that means I'm replaceable.
Not necessarily. I mean, nobody from promotions is here either. I mean, I think that was across the
Right.
country. No one, because there's nothing to do. There's no clubs. There's no live broadcasts. There's no remotes.
Right.
No nothing. You coming back?
I mean, I hope so.
You coming back?
Yeah. I mean, let's talk about your new single, All Booties Matter, with Lil Donald and Erica Banks. Is this like you're producing or is this just your beat?
Well, I signed the producer, so the producer who made the beat, I manage him.
Okay.
So that was a good play for me. The girl Eric, this is the reason why it segues right here. So I'm always putting people together, right? I'm always putting this person. You
Got
should do a song with that person. So before Lil Donald had that song already, and I said, you know what?
Who is that, by the way?
He's a local rapper here in Atlanta. He's pretty dope.
Okay. Cool.
He had a couple of songs that did really good on the streams and local radio. He had a little twerk song, and I was like, "What you doing with that song?" He was like, "I ain't really doing nothing." I was like, "Let me get that." I had somebody I want to put on it. Erica Banks, Carl 1501 got something to prove with the Megan Thee Stallion drama.
Right.
I figured, hey, let me get her on there. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be a good look for her, good look for them. They pushing the single for her. Why not have one of the most important people in the city have a single with her on it? That'll look good for her anyway. So let me put her on it. Ferrari Simmons, All Booties Matter, the remix. Let's go. So that was a play that I did, and it's doing good. I actually didn't think it was gonna do anything. I just was like, let me just put it out there. I never really dropped the song like that, so put it out there and see what it does. And I just, I get support from everybody, and it's super dope.
That's fire. Can we? I mean, is that something that? I mean, can we expect an album from you?
Yeah. So I already dropped mixtapes and playlists. So what we're gonna do is gonna be the same thing, but it's gonna be my songs, and artists are sending me songs. I got some dope content. It's got some dope full songs ready to go. And yeah, I'm looking forward. You should look for that around August 20th.
Fire. Okay. Wait, is that still summer?
Still, like, it's still gonna be hot.
Yeah. How is it releasing your own music and stuff? Like, do you go through a distro company?
Yeah, I went through STEM Music.
Okay, STEM is okay. Yeah, I see you. That's a smart decision, I feel like.
I like STEM. They did a dope rollout. Helped me out with some playlisting, set me up on the YouTube Music, Spotify, all DSPs. It's everywhere. It's on Amazon Music, Pandora. They got me everywhere, and I thought it was dope to go through them. It was hands on, and I definitely don't want to go anywhere else. I think I'm gonna stick with them.
That's fire. Who are your top 5 artists in rotation?
Of course, Lil Baby. That's my favorite rapper right now.
That's fire.
It's crazy. I'm gonna say DaBaby.
Yeah.
Of course, I like Meg. And I'm gonna throw in an unsigned artist. Her name is Amaretta. She's fire. You'll be hearing about her soon. She's super fire. That's 4. Um, I don't want to say I like NBA YoungBoy, but I got to say I do like me some Rallo Rodriguez.
Okay, fire. That's Lil Baby's artist, right?
Yep, he's from Alabama. I'm rocking with him right now.
Fire. What is there an interview that you've done in the past year that you're like your favorite interview? People ask me that, and it's hard for me to answer, but
man, I've had so many memorable interviews. I would say Future.
How he came to Atlanta?
Yeah, we did his last interview. He doesn't do any more interviews anymore.
I was gonna say, wait, at the station?
Yeah, he came to.
How was it?
It was super cool, and you know, it kind of blew me away because he knew everything about me and my co-host, and he said, I was just humble, and I kind of froze up a little bit because I was like, damn, you know, you one of my favorite rappers.
For sure. Wait, why does he do interviews anymore?
He just said he don't need to do them no more.
He said you guys were the last one?
Yeah, we did his last radio interview.
How'd you get him up there? Was that through the label or through himself?
He was promoting his album. And you know,
The High Off Life?
Yeah, no, it was before that. It was last year. So
Hendrick?
I want to say it was Hendrick. I want to say so. He was just doing his last little run, and he was like, I got to do Rari in DC. And he came up here.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I was definitely humbled. That humbled me all the way down.
How much research do you do before, like, you know, especially prepping for Future? I mean, he's got so much shit in the vault.
Well, I didn't have to prep for Future because I knew everything about him. He's one of my favorite artists, so it was easy.
You literally don't have to prep when it's your favorite artist.
Yeah, it was an open conversation. We talked about everything. Yeah, that was around the time when Gucci put that mask with the lip. Black mask with the lip. Because that was one of the questions I asked him: is Gucci canceled? He was like,
"What is?" That's hilarious.
I remember that.
What's your favorite Future song?
Wow. You put me on the spot. I mean, I would say "Lie to Me."
Okay.
That's it's called.
What project is that from?
Man, I can't even remember that. I think it was off of 56 Nights. I can't remember.
I think March Madness is my favorite Future song.
March Madness is everybody's. I mean, that was one.
Hey, damn, really?
Yeah, that was one of his. It still goes off in the club.
Dang, I don't want to be regular. I'm gonna come up with another one. Fuck
you gotta go in the vault. You gotta go in the vault and listen to some old school Future.
Facts. Okay, so what are some goals for yourself at this point?
Right now, I just want to continue to release dope content. And you know, I'm in a new area. I'm in a new lane, releasing music on my DJ. I grew up listening to DJ Khaled, and I just loved the route he took. And I just, you know, I kind of want to hope I can follow in his footsteps. That's a high bar, but why not? For
sure. Wait, real quick, you said entrepreneur. What do you have your hands in?
I sell my own hats. I got my own Rari hat. I'm not wearing one today. I always wear it. It came from me people not knowing who my name was, who I was at the beginning. So it's my logo on the hat. Right. And they do good whenever I drop them too. So I'm just super excited about that.
Talk about the "Hey Ferrari," the phrase. How did that come?
I mean, it's just kind of normal. When ladies see me, they be like, "Hey Ferrari," and I just had an intern about 4 years ago just say, "Hey Ferrari," and I just put a little echo on it. That's my tag.
That's fire.
Normal. Hey Ferrari.
Yeah, for sure. Dope. Is there anything else you want to let us know?
Album coming out soon, dropping some new content, new music coming out. I would like to say July. I'm gonna drop a song in July. I'm gonna drop a song in August, and I'm gonna drop an EP end of August.
Dope. It was good to meet you. I'm gonna take a screenshot real quick. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Gang, I'm gonna connect with you on socials too.
For sure, yeah. Just send me a little DM. I'm gonna hit you back on there.
Got you. It's good to meet you. Have a great show.
All right, you too.
Mwah, bye.
All right, later.